Ivana Trump's terrible last days have made headlines, but believe me, the truth is much worse than you could have ever guessed. If you stay through to the finish, I'll reveal astounding information that depict heartbreak, resiliency, and secrets kept from the general public. This is the real tragedy of a woman who once dominated high society in New York, complete with devastating health issues and family divisions that go deeper than any scandal. Are you ready? Let's get started. Ivana Trump had nothing but passion and a strong desire to succeed when she arrived in New York City. She became the social queen of Manhattan after marrying a certain real estate tycoon. However, Ivana encountered difficulties that were hidden from view behind the glitzy events and elegant dresses. Her body and spirit were scarred by years of fertility treatments and early, quiet miscarriages. She was determined to be the ideal wife, mother, and businesswoman though, and she smiled throughout every photo opportunity. Ivana had to go through a public divorce that resembled a tabloid drama once the marriage fell apart. However, the true harm went beyond monetary compensation. Following her ex-husband's departure, the public began to doubt her commitment and value. Nevertheless, Ivana reinvented herself by starting fashion brands, penning best-selling autobiographies, and establishing new connections. She demonstrated to the world that perseverance and creativity could heal a broken heart. The harshest blow of life, however, arrived later and in unexpected ways. Ivana was diagnosed with a severe cardiac ailment as she approached her 60s. Physicians advised her to ease down and warned about unexpected heart attacks. This woman, however, moved with the speed of the construction cranes on top of Trump Tower. As always, the show had to go on, so she pushed through her rest, flying back and forth between Europe and New York. Then the murmurs started. Ivana started having chest aches, dizziness, and breathing difficulties at night. Her daughter even traveled in from Europe to insist on recuperation, and family members begged her to take some time off. Ivana didn't hesitate though, because she felt that her work gave her meaning. That choice would come back to haunt her in her last months. Ivana passed out in her Manhattan flat one fall evening. Doctors struggled to stabilize her injured heart as she was rushed to the hospital and clung to life. As news slowly leaked out, the city held its breath for days. The social world was shocked when the news finally reached them. Ivana had died. Few were aware, however, that she had contacted past adversaries in her final hours, pleading for their pardon and reconciliation. It was a farewell gesture that conveyed remorse and the ongoing suffering of broken relationships. Following her passing, her children and grandchildren grieved not only the loss of a mother, but also the loss of a lady who had lived life according to her own rules, sometimes too quickly, sometimes too intelligently, but always courageously. They discovered letters she had written but never sent, including wishes for a future she would never see, musings on her mortality, and apologies to those she believed she had lost. It seemed as though Ivana was disclosing the secrets of a heart too arrogant to hesitate in her last days. Ivana Trump's legacy today is a mosaic of both tragedy and success. She taught us that even after the most severe tragedy, one can reinvent themselves, but that no matter how magnificent the stage, the human heart has its limitations. Missing the opportunity to rest and get back together, when she finally had the chance, was her real tragedy, not a public divorce or a scandal that made headlines. I appreciate you sticking by me through all of the painful times. If you were moved by Ivana's tale, please click like and leave a comment below. Remember to press the bell and subscribe so you don't miss any more illuminating biographies. See you for more unheard stories next time.